Welcome to Yahweh Chapel of Truth. My name is Bishop Jolly. I am so glad that you took our time today to listen to the word of Yahweh. You know, when we first get exposed to the word of Yahweh, there are a lot of false prophets that's out there. There was a woman in the Bible that had a lot of demons in her. And they said when Jesus came, the demons got upset. They got very upset because they didn't want to leave this woman. They wanted to stay there. So what Jesus is doing, Jesus is taking these demons out. Some people can wake up with the demon inside or the demon that's outside that's connected to the demon inside. The demon comes out. The demon comes out yelling and screaming and kicking and fighting because he's telling Jesus, this is not my time. This is not my time. So remember, people of Yahweh, we are walking among false prophets and demons. Remember that. So the demon asks Jesus, why are you pursuing me? This is not my time. This is Yahweh's time. When a certain truth comes to the scene, you have to come out. So the demon get hostile. He don't want to hear Yahweh's word. He don't want to come out. The features in the faces of the demon start shifting around like a shapeshifter. The face is shifting. And then Satan, he don't want you to give up that bad habit because he got that hold on you right there. So he don't want you to give up the bad habit. Remember when we sing Exorcist, okay? That demon didn't want to come out of her. And he was fighting and kicking, destroying her body and everything. But that was just TV. This is real life. Jesus came to straighten out the people that's lost. So I understand the man in our world is not men. I mean, the women are very disappointed. I can understand that. The women are disappointed because the men are not men. I can say that again. And that's no reason for a woman to become a man. God did not create you to become a man. He did not do that. When Jesus come into your life, the demon's going to rebuke him because they are all liars. They are cheaters. They are adulterers, fortification, freaky. They're going to have a problem with Jesus coming because soon as his presence is there, they already done started fighting and kicking. Like when a demon get into a person and a man of God or woman of God come to that person and cast out that demon is fighting because he don't want to lose that soul. So he don't want to run out. He wants to fight, so he's trying to fight to stay. And that's what weakens us. That's what weakens us. The real Satan, he uses this. He uses our weaknesses to make our enemies come upon us. But you have to remember, when the enemy comes upon you, that is the time to run to Yahweh. You got to remember that we are sleeping giants. We've been sleeping a long time. Can you imagine when they went over and got the slaves from Africa and they brought them over here? I mean, they was already in their motherland. Then they brought them over here. And the saddest thing is about it, they brought them over on a ship named Jesus. So when they got to the shore, they prayed because they knew that this was not their homeland. Have you ever wondered about America? I've been here 67 years. That's how long I've been here. Have a bomb ever dropped on America? Have a bomb ever dropped on America? That's the question that I'm asking. Have that ever happened? No, that have not happened. We are the greatest country on earth. We're the greatest country. But I didn't say that we were good. I didn't say that. Only a person that travels a lot and go into foreign countries, that's the person that knows about these third world countries. And they can see the power that this country has extended over to them. But it's not a good power. It's a wicked power. Yahweh will take nothing. And that's the type of God that we serve. He will take nothing and make something out of nothing. Yahweh, he will choose a corrupt person, a foolish people. And he will say, you are my people and I am your God. And Yahweh will take a foolish people, he will take the bottom of a foolish people and bring it to the top. He will take the tail and make it the head. You may be the last, but you will be the first. We've been through being the tail. We've been through the bottom. We've been the last. And we are still a foolish people. The wicked people, the human family, the earth, we are rejected. But Yahweh have seen value in his people. So Yahweh will never reject you, never. I told you about how we came over here on a ship named Jesus. You have to understand that we've been embedded for so long. You know, Michelangelo, he painted a picture and he made Jesus white. Matter of fact, he painted a picture of himself. That's what he did. And we have this thing that's itched in our head that white is perfect and that dark is evil. This is how they controlled the slaves. They took certain pieces out the Bible to honor your master, you know, to worship him, to honor him, and that they used certain scripts out the Bible so the people that didn't know how to read, but they brought a person in among them and taught them the Bible of what they wanted them to read. It wasn't the whole Bible. It was sections of the Bible that put them on top of everything for them to be worshiped. Just think about this. My son is an electricianist, right? Hello, my son, Daniel. Hi. Well, my son is an electricianist. And if I'm sitting in the dark, I can't see nothing. But soon as he come and he cut on the light and he fixed the light, then I can see. There are so many witnesses out there. Witnesses that can witness how Yahweh have saved his people. When Christ was born, Christ was from the cradle, talking wisdom. Yahweh told us what type of food that we should eat. Common man doing God's work. He is the world, and you will find Yahweh. Jesus is not white. It didn't make sense for them to tell us that he was white, knowing the land that he come from. They have told so many lies. And you have to understand that this is the control power that they have had over our people for so long. Using the white Jesus, the images, so that we worship white people. That's what the slave master did to our people. He made us hate ourselves. He made us hate our lips, so we go get Botox put on our lips. He made us hate the color that we are, and we don't like being black. We want to be white. He took so much from us. That's why we're in the condition that we're in now. You have to understand that we've been conditioned like this a long time. This just didn't happen overnight. So, if those we bring that was brought into slavery, we was taught. I mean, just think about it. We had so many wars going on in different cities because of the color of our skin. That was first. We got past that. Then it was we wasn't wearing the right colors. Then after that, then we wasn't wearing the right hat turned around to the side. When will we stop being such a foolish people? We're only killing ourselves. When you go into these communities and you bring your poison into the community, I promise you, karma is coming. It's coming. You will kill your own people. Drive-by shootings. I bet you won't go into a prominent neighborhood and do no drive-by shootings. That only happens in the ghetto. So what I'm saying is that we need to stop killing each other. Stop hating yourself. That's why you're out there doing the stuff you're doing, because you hate yourself. Stop hating yourself. You've been hating yourself too long, and you've been sleeping too long. And when you see the sun in the sky, you see the Father. We've been taught all our lives that Jesus is white. So we started believing that Jesus is white, and we started hating everything that was dark. Black was ugly. People were going to get things done to their face. They didn't like the way Yahweh had made their face. They want to look different. So they went and get all these things done to their bodies. And this is the to me, it's the fountain of youth. God has blessed us to come through all the stuff that we've been through to get to us to where we at now. We were the foolish people that he said that he will make his own. That's us. God has walked this planet for so long. We chose the people that's of Yahweh. We chose to walk this path. We knew that this would not be an easy path. We knew that. We knew it wouldn't be an easy path. And the things that I was brought up with and the things that's happening now, kids played outside. They wasn't looking down all the time because they're looking down at their phones. And when you're looking at your phone and you walking across the street and you're not looking to see if a car coming, you could actually get hit. So our heads are down. We need to lift our heads up. Lift your heads up to Yahweh's truth and to his light. Because when you operate on truth, there's no room for doubt. When you operate on truth and you live your life by truth, there's no reason to be among liars and thieves and perpetrators and different kinds of people that's trying to steal what God has given you. These are deities. You got to understand this. A lot of times when I was working with a shaman, and this is something that we all can do, you must learn how to ground yourself. You go into a room like I'm in now, and you sit still and you ground yourself. When you ground yourself, you're like a tree, and the roots are coming from your feet all the way down into the ground of the earth. So you got yourself grounded. Then you got all these things that's attacking your body. When you are a good person and you are here doing God's work, there are deities that will attach to your body and cause you to have pain. And a lot of times we don't know that these are deities that are attracted to us. And because we're so good, they causing us to have pain in different areas. So what we do, we send those deities into the light. You know, you ever heard about wandering spirits and people that don't go to the next level after they die? They get sort of like in a standstill position. They don't go to the hereafter because of their wickedness. They don't even have a door open for people that is so wicked. They can't come into the hereafter. And we all should be striving and to go into the hereafter, because the hereafter is a beautiful place. So while we here on this planet called Earth, we need to save as many souls as we can save. We need to let people know that Yahweh is real. If you ask Yahweh to give you a sign, he will give you a sign. If you ask Yahweh to intervene, he will intervene. But it won't be in your time. It will be on his time, and it will be the right time. So it's good to have the blind faith. I never seen God, but I know God because he has made himself known to me. God gave us a body. He told us what type of food to eat. He told us how to take care of this body. This body was made to last forever until Yahweh calls us home. If we put the right stuff in the body will heal itself. But when you put so much wrong stuff in the body, and by the time you figure this out and you start eating right and you start doing right, it may be too late. So I say start now. You know, we didn't have all the stuff that they have now. We didn't have all this internet stuff. We actually went to see the people. You know, now you can do face chat, you can do this, you can do that. But in my day, we went to see the people. We talked on the phone. We didn't have all this internet dating. We didn't. It's just that we're living in a different time now. We may be living in a different time, but this scenery, I've seen it before. I've seen the struggling people coming out the 60s. And then I see how we progress in life, how our foreparents died to give us the right that we have now. People, I didn't understand, and I still don't understand. What was the importance of me sitting on the bus next to white people? Why couldn't it just be a bus that everybody just get on and take a seat the way it is now? But we had wicked peoples in this country that didn't want this to come about. Do you see how many years it took for this to come about? Over 40 years. I don't know if you all remember, but I remember my grandmother telling me when they first came to Cleveland, it was dirt roads. And they used to have these things downtown, and you probably still see them. They holes in the ground, and they got a metal piece on top of it. Do you know who fell in those holes or who they threw in the holes? That was Black people. So now we go downtown and we see these holes in the ground with a metal piece over it. We just walk over it. There's history right there. We built this country. We built this country. And we deserve every prosperity that comes from Yahweh. We deserve it. We deserved to live a righteous life. But only way we can live a righteous life, and you have to be honest with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. To live a righteous life, that means that you will tell the truth, even if it hurts. Because there's no lying up in you. And my grandmother always said, if you can't say something nice about a person, just shut your mouth. And that's true. If I can't say nothing nice about you, I might as well just shut my mouth and don't say nothing about you. So when you see Bishop Jolly not saying nothing about a person and she's shutting her mouth, that means that she knows something about this person and she's not sharing it. She's letting you find out on your own. It's better not to tell people about other people. Let them find out on their own. That's the best lesson that they could ever have. So I come to you today just praising Yahweh, because Yahweh has put more in us, so much more, that we need to wake up and stop being sleeping giants. It's okay to work 9 to 5. But if you're an entrepreneur like myself, you never sleep. While other people are sleeping, you're up working, because you know that you have something of value that you want to bring to Yahweh's people. And Yahweh is giving you the ideas and the things that he wants you to bring to his people. So you have to listen when he talks. Sometimes I just have the house so quiet, a pin could drop. Because I'm in a relationship with Yahweh, listening to his instructions of telling me what he wants me to do with his people. I'm on a mission. And my mission is to go up against Satan and take back the captives and bring them back to the kingdom. And that's what we all should be doing. Now, I'm not going to take out a lot of time on here today. If you wish to support the ministry, please do. Cash App Bishop. No, Cash App Leola Jolly. I'm sorry. That's the cash, the $, and my name, Leola Jolly. This is an online ministry. We don't accept money for God's word. But we are doing different programs like the Arts for All program over here in Indian Hills. And these programs are free. We just ask people to come. People has already donated paintbrushes, paint, paper. People have already donated these things. So if you wish to donate anything to the program, just go to Yahweh Chapel Truth number 12 at gmail.com. And just send us a note. We'll find a way to come and pick it up. But we are in need of more paper, acrylics paper. And we in need of some easels, some miniaturized easels that the class could actually work on, and they can actually take their easel home with them. It's portable, and they can practice on their work. And our other program that we have is called Creating Out the Pain. Leonetta Jolly and Jamila Williams are running this program. They're creating beautiful things through this program with videotapes, play acting. They're doing a lot of stuff, with the youth, creating out the pain. I'm constantly still writing proposals that we have not got funded yet, but we are in the loop. Hopefully it will happen this year. We ask you to pray for us that Yahweh will open up heaven and bless us, that we be able to continue to support his people. And the different projects are healing projects. The Arts for All is a healing project for veterans, for people that lost limbs in the war, people that's in wheelchairs. That's what the Arts for All project for is, for people that are disabled. And it shows you that you can bring beauty into the world. It's a good healing program. And the Creating Out of Pain is a good healing program for the youth. Creating something beautiful out of pain. So we have two programs that we're running out of Yahweh Chapel Truth. And we also have the Jolly Family and Friends event. And we have that event once a year. And we have it on Labor Day. But we have other events, fundraisers in between the time. Now, one of the fundraisers that we're working on, if anyone out there that have any recipes, inbox me your recipes, because we're trying to do a cookbook. And that's a fundraiser. We're trying to do a cookbook. So if you have any ideas or you have recipes, please inbox me your recipes. I'm still working late at night, trying to get the book wrote. And I know a lot of you are waiting for the book to come out. The book is called Too Many Secrets and Too Many Lies. And that book is coming out. And then the second book is called Imposters. It's called Imposters. The Storm is Over is the subtitle. That book is really ready right now, but we're working on financial help so we can get the book out to publish. Basically, we are waiting on financial help because we would like to get this book out. We have 3 books in the mix, and we would like to get these books out on the market. And I'm thinking about just putting my own book together without even going through a publisher, and just doing it myself and do my own hardback. I went to school for commercial art. I'm a graphic artist. I can do this stuff myself. But they have so many tools out there that you can use to really make this happen. And I will be doing videotapes of me painting pictures. They will be on YouTube. I'm trying to put everything together, and it's been very exciting to put all this together. I am truly blessed by Yahweh. I am truly blessed. And he keeps giving me more and more ideas, more things to do. So I stay up doing what Yahweh wants me to do. And these books are going to help people. These books are going to help heal. So the class of 1975 East Tech, this is a book that I never told you about my life. I never told you because I was ashamed. And I never told anybody. I kept it inside. So my class of 1975, a few of you know all the things that I had to go through in the projects. But the projects is my best education system in the world. Because I learned a lot. Even though I suffered a lot, I learned a lot. So I wouldn't trade my project upbringing for nothing in the world. So I'm getting ready to end this now. I'd like to thank you for taking the time to listen. Thank you for taking the time to listen to the word of Yahweh. And I just ask the ones that's working out with me. I know that you're working out with me. I'm down to 180 now. I want us to work on 20 more pounds together. So I will get up every morning. I'm trying to videotape. I'm new at all this stuff. I'm trying to videotape myself working out and exercising to show you how to exercise with your wheelchairs, your walkers, the things that you need to mobilize yourself with, wheelchairs. I have exercises just for people that's in wheelchairs. I have exercise just for people that's in wheelchairs and people that's veterans that's lost their arms. I have different things and different projects that we can work on together. So I'm asking people to please um, come down. I'll be there in the center today. I'll be there from 1 to 3. I hope that the people that's listening in, I hope that you come down and check out the Arts for All project. I am just so excited. It's great. It's just great. That's all I can say. Thank you for your time and have a blessed day.